早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋速度与激情速度。
What's up, everybody? Today I want to discuss this Henry Cejudo Song Yadong sort of fight situation thing that's happened. Obviously, everybody has been talking about it. Everyone has their own takes. I have a bit of a different take on it. I'm siding with Cejudo, which a lot of people are not doing. A lot of people are saying Cejudo was playing it up, which he wasn't. Like he had a corneal abrasion. He got poked in the eye very badly. But not only that, I kind of want to pose the question: is Song Yadong a dirty fighter? I'm not trying to attack Song Yadong here. I like Song Yadong. He's a great fighter. He's one of my favorite bantamweights. He's awesome. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I love to fight him. He's awesome. But we have to be honest here. This foul against Henry Cejudo, this eye poke, and not just the eye poke. Not only did he poke Henry Cejudo's eye, but after he fouled Henry Cejudo and the fight continued after the 5 minutes was up, he literally was like Freddy Krueger. He was doing this to Henry Cejudo. He had his fingers pointed out like that, his hand pointed out as if he was like trying to give Cejudo this PTSD. It was absolutely insane. It was just one of I don't know. And it's not just that fight though. And I'm gonna show you examples. The Ricky Simone fight. When he fought Ricky Simone, there were so many fouls. I mean, we're talking headbutts. We're talking headbutt attempts. He attempted a headbutt Ricky Simone at one point in that fight. We're talking low blows. We're talking all kinds of stuff. Against Peter Yan, he kind of almost headbutted the shit out of Peter Yan in their fight. Now maybe the guy just has a big Asian head. I don't know. This isn't the first time he's fouled. He has fouled before. So I, I don't know. Is he a dirty fighter? I think so. I think so. I mean, I'm poking somebody and then immediately after just doing this. And that's not how he doesn't even fight like that. Since when does Song Yadong have his hands out like he's John Jones? Like he was clearly trying to fuck with Cejudo by doing that. Probably hoping to get another eye poke, which Dana White, by the way, what a Dana White absolutely pisses me off. He went on the the post fight post show press conference, whatever you want to call it, Jesus. And he was over here like, why would he purposefully eye poke Cejudo? He was winning the fight.
Why would he poke him in the eye? He was doing pretty well. If he was getting his ass whooped and poked him in the eye, you could probably make the argument.
Because why would he purposely eye poke Cejudo? Because of what you guys literally rewarded a foul with a win, which we can talk about that as well. What is with the UFC? And this isn't the first time this has happened. It's so ridiculous to me that he basically gets away with fouling. He eye poked Henry Cejudo. Then they send it to the scorecards instead of just calling it a no contest slap. You could either did a no contest or a DQ. It should have been a no contest. Instead, they go to a decision and give it to Song Yadong. What are we doing here? And it's fights like that, and it's the way they handle stuff like that where I'm like, they'll they'll, they'll never surpass boxing. Even though, in my opinion, they're more entertaining than boxing, modern boxing. Even though I love boxing as well, but come on, let's be honest here. Like UFC just does dumb shit like that, or changing the gloves back and forth, or changing certain rules. That's irrelevant to the whole discussion. But I don't know. I think Song Yadong is probably a dirty fighter. I might get hate for that, but you have to understand, bro. He has repeated fouls, more fouls than like any top bantamweight I've seen. He has more fouls than O'Malley. He has more fouls than Peter Yan. He has more fouls than Cheeto. Just repeated. We're not talking like he has a foul a fight. He averages like one foul a fight. And it's getting to the point where like his last fight, the Cejudo fight, just ended on a foul. He fouled against Peter Yan, or borderline fouled when he fucking dived in with his head for a takedown, smushed his head against Peter Yan's fucking big Russian head, and then he fouled plenty of times. That was one of the most his fight against Ricky Simone was one of the most dirtiest performances I've ever seen. Dude literally went like this. He was trying to headbutt Ricky Simone. He's a dirty fighter, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. So that's my whole reaction to that whole thing. I think Ricky Simone. Sorry, I think Song Yadong. Fuck Ricky. So we'll talk about Ricky Simone because we're gonna do a full card breakdown in a minute. So stay tuned for that if you want to hear my full card reaction because I thought it was an insane card except for the main and co-main. But yeah, Song Yadong, man, I'm sorry, no offense to Song Yadong if you're watching this. Yeah, buddy, you're a dirty fighter. You're a dirty. I believe he's a dirty fighter, and I think again, and yeah, I'll be honest. Again, I was one of those people that said, "Oh, Henry Cejudo, he's just playing it off. He's taking up the 5 minutes." I was one of those people that was shitting on Henry Cejudo, and I was sitting here saying, "Was he really hurt? Was he really injured? Was he not just playing it up?" Um, for not for the cameras, but just kind of playing it up so that he can maybe somehow get a DQ win. He was over here like, bring a doctor in here. But bro, I'm pretty sure he was like seeing double, bro. Oh, and that's what he said. He said he was seeing double. And unfortunately, he claims in a recent video that he's still seeing double. So, prayers up for bobblehead Henry Cejudo, but he should have moved back to atom weight. What am I talking about? No, but seriously, Song Yadong, yeah, at this point, you got to say he's a dirty fighter. Sorry. And yeah, Cejudo was definitely not faking it. But overall, I mean, I thought the fight itself was good. Like, I mean, I picked Cejudo. I, I, I went like 9-3 or 9-4 on picks, something like that. 9-4, 9-3. I went okay on picks. I picked Cejudo. Obviously, it wasn't the best pick on my part. But he was very scrappy. But unfortunately, I said, look, he's gonna be able to use his wrestling, and he yeah, like American wrestlers are shit. Like, bro, none of them can get takedowns anymore. Um, unless like I don't know, are they just are their kryptonites just Chinese people? I don't understand. Like, Zhang Weili couldn't get taken down by this gold medalist Tatiana Suarez. I don't know if she wasn't a gold medalist. No way, she was gonna go to the Olympics, but still, like this Olympian level wrestler, Tatiana Suarez, could not take her down. And now Cejudo couldn't even get one takedown on Song Yadong. He couldn't even get close. Like every attempt, it was just he was just pushed off. And again, initially this video was just gonna be me shitting on Cejudo, like Henry Cejudo's washed. And do I think he's washed? No, but he's not high level. I'll be honest. He's just not high level. He's just not high level. Like, yes, the Aljamain Sterling fight was super close. Yes, he did good against Marab. Yes, he was doing decent in this fight at times. I think I gave him the second round, but yeah, he's just not high level anymore. So he's gonna have to fight fucking like Kyler Phillips Kyler Phillips or like Rob Font. He should fight Rob Font actually. Yeah, fight like Rob Font or something. But yeah, that's pretty much my reaction to the main event. I believe Song Yadong is a dirty fighter. He should not get rewarded with a top guy, but knowing them, they'll probably give him like fucking probably give him Umar. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? You know what? That's actually not a bad fight. Umar versus Song Yadong is not that bad of a fight. It's not a bad fight to be honest. I'd pick Umar though. Umar shit. Anyways, let's move on from that whole fight. Co-main event: Brendan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez. So we're gonna work our way down. Um, some sick fights on this card, by the way. Some sick fights. I thought the main event and the co-main event kind of brought it down, but overall, some sick fights. The co-main event: Brendan Allen, Anthony Hernandez. I picked Hernandez. It was looking very, very, very spooky at times. Um, yeah, I mean, Brendan Allen is one of these fighters. He's an idiot. I mean, I did a video shitting on Brendan Allen and a couple of other fighters like last week, and it's honestly one of my best performing videos. So if you're interested in that, it was just Brendan Allen shit talking Drickus, and I was shit talking Brendan Allen. It was a pretty funny video. Um, and yeah, I was right in my assessment that I thought Hernandez would make it look a bit easier. I'll be honest, he didn't make it look as easy as I thought. I thought he'd probably even get a 10-8 somewhere in here. But he still dominated the last two rounds. The first round you could give to Brendan Allen though for sure. It was looking real scary. I was like, holy shit, he landed a good leg kick, couple good leg kicks. I think he landed a head kick, which was caught by Hernandez. I was like, yo, this guy's good. He is good. Brendan Allen is good, but he has horrible fight IQ. He's he's just one of these fighters that is just not. There's no lights or whatever the fuck the phrase is, but It's like the house is empty or the lights are on, but there's no one there. Yeah, there you go. The lights are on, but there's no one there. Um, yeah, he is. Hernandez is probably should. I mean, obviously he should be ranked number 9 now, right? Um, at this point, give him someone top 5. Give him someone top. Maybe you could do him versus Cannonier. Maybe you could do him versus Cannonier. I'm probably not gonna do. Well, not probably. I'm not gonna do a fights to make after. Because who cares at this point? I got other videos to make. You could do honestly. Who do you guys want to see Hernandez face? Let me know in the comments below. You could do Hernandez versus Strickland. I mean, he's all the way ranked number 12, but like, what the fuck else is Strickland gonna do? He might fight Izzy though, so or Whitaker. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Very interesting. And Brendan Allen, you're gonna be in the GFL soon, buddy. So yeah, that was a fun fight. This fight was a lot more awesome, I thought. Font versus Matsumoto. I picked Rob Font. I got this pick right, obviously. Rob Font's really good. He's a very good fighter. Right away just went at this guy. Um, I don't think he faked the glove touch. He touched the gloves, but like I don't really care. Like even if he did fake a glove touch or didn't touch the gloves, it's not like his job to touch gloves. I don't know why. Like I know Paul Felder was whining like a baby, and like I'm like, bro, it's not his job is not to touch the gloves. He can. I don't know. It was the same when Hamza didn't touch Kevin Holland's glove and people were complaining. I'm like, bro, as a fighter, you don't have to touch gloves. You're even taught that in the gym. Like you're taught like in fighting gyms, like, hey, don't even touch gloves because like they might not touch gloves. So, anyways, that's a whole separate thing. Rob Font did really good in this fight. He really brought it to Matsumoto. Matsumoto had good wrestling, but he just didn't do much with it. And Rob Font just did more damage and just did better on the feet. So this was just very straightforward. I don't know how people said this was a robbery. I don't even know how this was a split decision. I really don't. Honestly, I really don't. It would have been a huge win for Matsumoto if he would have come in and beat a number 9 ranked Rob Font. That would have been crazy. I'm glad he didn't, obviously, because it just I like Rob Font's just he's good. He's good. And I don't think Matsumoto's high level, so even if he would have got this decision, he would have lost to like everyone else. So, yeah. Sick fight. Sick fight. Rob Font should probably face wait, I got a burp. Oh my god. Rob Font should face somebody in the top 5 as well, just like Hernandez. Jean Silva, Gene Silva. How do you say this guy's name? I say Gene Silva. Some people say Jean Silva. I'm doing a video on Gene Silva, so whoever's watching this, don't steal this from me. I'm doing a video on Gene Silva. I believe Gene Silva is fucking phenomenal. I'm doing a whole separate video on this guy because Gene Silva is one of these fighters that is just. I believe he's gonna be a champion, man. He's so in this fight specifically. I said he was gonna knock this guy out. I believe in the second round was my prediction. I don't know how people thought this was like a super dangerous matchup for Gene Silva. I said, look, this guy is going to be tough maybe in the first round, but Gene Silva's just going to knock him out. Because, bro, this guy, Melsik Bagdasaryan, has not fought since 2023. He's ring rusty, age rusty. He has ring rust. He's just, bro, he's not even a ranked guy. Like, I don't know why people thought this would be. I said he'd be like tough, but I never thought he'd be like, "Oh, wow, what a hard fight for Gene Silva. Gene Silva's gonna go to a close decision with this guy. Get the fuck out of here. Gene Silva's a monster, bro. He clip farmed this whole fight. He was emoting. He knocked this guy out. I think there is a method to Gene Silva's madness with the emoting, which I'm gonna save for my other video. But Gene Silva, a phenomenal fighter. There's not much to say, man. He dropped this guy horribly, and then he kind of just stood over him, which was like a TikTok aura moment. Um, fucking clip farmer Gene Silva, and then the ref didn't step in, and so then he starts raining down elbows to the ribs. It was insane, bro. This guy is like a nut job. Gene Silva is incredible. He says he wants Bryce Mitchell next. I say give it to him. Give him somebody not highly ranked, but like mid, like a number 9, number 8 type of ranked guy. I believe Mitchell's around that, like number 10 or something. So yeah, give him somebody that's decently ranked at this point. He's so entertaining. I honestly would have not even given him this fight. I would have just given him someone ranked, but they're definitely gonna give him someone ranked by now. Like I'm glad they're not rushing him though. I'm glad they're not rushing him, but let's get a move on with Gene Silva. Like, bro, he absolutely destroyed fucking Drew Dober with no hands. His hands were broken in that fight, and then he destroyed this guy. Like, Gene Silva's gonna be a monster, bro. I can't talk about this guy enough, but I'm gonna talk more about him in a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. Phenomenal, phenomenal stuff. Alonzo Menifield versus Julius Walker. This was like the worst, best fight of the night. No, honestly, it wasn't even. It wasn't even either. It wasn't that bad, but it also just wasn't good. It was fun at times. These are like two guys that are like. I'm not saying this because they are black. I'm not saying this because of that. These are like two guys that are like football and basketball rejects. I'm sorry, but like that's how they fight to me. They fight like guys that have never like done MMA, but just are athletic. So like the coach was like, "Hey, yeah, you can train with us," just because they look athletic. They're not good. Um, I picked Julius Walker, so I got this pick wrong. I picked Gene Silva, by the way. If I didn't say that, I'm pretty sure I did. But I picked Julius Walker. I got this pick wrong. He's shit. Alonzo Menifield is also shit, but he's not as shit as Julius Walker. So he gets to keep his ranking, and Julius Walker probably doesn't get to keep his job after that. Maybe. Okay, this was the fight that I was going nuts about. Let me tell you, I wish I recorded my live reaction because I was watching this. I watched the fights on my phone. I was going bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Iwan Kutalaba is one of my favorite fighters. He's just one of those fighters that is just I like him. I don't know. He's like a the way some people love like Shamil Gaziev is like how I love Iwan Kutalaba. He's a phenomenal fighter. He's not phenomenal, but he's a great. He's honestly really good though. Let's be honest. He's really good. I'm surprised he's not even ranked actually, because he's on like what a 2 fight winning streak, 3 fight. Yeah, he beat Ebo Aslan. I got this pick wrong. I picked Ebo Aslan. No, wait. I got this pick right. I picked Iwan Kutalaba. What am I talking about? I picked Iwan Kutalaba. Initially, here's why I keep messing up here. Initially, I picked Ebo Aslan, but I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me just go Iwan Kutalaba. I think Iwan Kutalaba could catch this guy with something in the pocket because the thing with Aslan is what he does best is he just unloads. Boom, 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 boom. But Iwan Kutalaba also has insane power. So he's not gonna be able to do that with the Iwan Kutalaba. And I thought, you know what, Kutalaba might just be able to catch him with a big shot. That's not really what happened here though. He pretty much just took him down and submitted him with a freaking head and arm choke, um, anaconda choke, whatever you want to call it. Insane. Like Iwan Kutalaba is a fucking Nurmagomedov now. I hope he honestly goes on a really fun run at light heavyweight. Honestly, imagine Iwan Cutelaba, Alex Pereira, the build up to that. Iwan Cutelaba with the Hulk face paint, Pereira with the Brazilian. Hey man, I don't think that would be bad. But yeah, Iwan Cutelaba, man, this guy. I did pick him. I did pick him to win. So I'm the only genius on MMA YouTube. No, I'm pretty sure someone else picked him out there. Let me know in the comments if you picked Iwan, but I did pick him. And Ibo Aslan, that does kind of suck though, right? For the not only for the Turkish people, but just for the fact that like this guy was gonna be like a good light heavyweight prospect, and he just loses to Iwan Kutalaba. It's like when he got that knockout in his last fight, I'm like, yo, this guy could be like he could be something. Like this guy maybe yo, imagine if this guy just runs through light heavyweight up to Pereira or up to one of these top guys like Yuri. Next thing you know, he can't even get past an unranked Iwan Kutalaba. I love Kutalaba though. I'm very glad he won this. Dude, I think they should give Kutalaba someone ranked. Try to get him in the rankings. Give him somebody good. I would not mind him versus Roundtree. He called out Roundtree, and I don't think that's that bad to be honest. Because Jamal Hill is probably going to take a lot of time off, and so is Roundtree. But by now, Roundtree's probably looking to come back, right? Like not now, but like he's probably he's definitely back in the gym by now. Kutalaba didn't take much damage. Yeah, that's not a bad fight. Kutalaba versus Roundtree and maybe like UFC 316, Newark, New Jersey or some shit. I think that's where 316 is. I don't think that's that bad. Let me know who you guys want Kutalaba to face. But I got that pick right, so that's pretty cool. Andre Philly, I also got this pick right. Andre Philly versus I don't know how to say this guy's name. I'm sorry. Costa. I said it. I said this guy was gonna have his way with Philly. I said it was gonna be a decision. It wasn't. It was a round one guillotine. Andre Philly is shit. And I said this in the video, in my prediction video. I just don't rate Andre Philly. I don't care that he uh Did he even beat Cub Swanson? Yeah, no. I think he lost to Cub Swanson, but it was like a really close fight. Either he beat him or he lost to him, but nonetheless, no, I think he beat him. But still, who cares? Like, oh, you beat Cub Swanson in like a razor close fight. I'm not gonna pick him to beat a guy like Costa, who's a really dangerous guy. And Costa's not even like insanely good or anything, but his kicks look good in this fight. He had good kicks, and yeah, Philly's just an idiot who, for some reason, even though he has a striking advantage, even though he was getting outstruck, so he probably doesn't have the striking advantage, which is why I didn't pick him because he's shit all around. Um, he doesn't have the striking advantage. He doesn't have the grappling advantage, so he was fucked going into this fight, and he got submitted. And yeah, caught the pretty good, I guess. Um, Guillotine submissions in 2025. How are we still doing this? He tapped quick as hell, Andre Philly. Abdul Malik versus Nick Klein. I went with Abdul Malik because he's athletic and black. So no, I went with Abdul Malik, and he almost got knocked out with a fucking spinning elbow. It was absolutely insane. Oh my goodness, this was a pretty fun fight. He ended up getting a. Did he get a knockout in round two? I don't. Yeah, it says KO TKO. Yeah, he ended up getting a KO in round two. And by the way, like these these prelims up until the co-main event, it was on like a crazy like finish streak. Well, except for the Alonzo Manyfield fight, that was just a decision. But it was like a crazy finish streak. This whole card, it was honestly probably the card of the year. I'd definitely say the card of the year, definitely. Abdul Malik Nick Klein. I thought Abdul Malik looked great in this fight. No, he didn't. He almost got knocked out. No, he looked good. He looked good. He almost got spinning elbowed. Honestly, I don't think he was badly hurt. He kind of like buckled a little bit, but I don't think he was like rocked or anything like on the feet. And yeah, he just beat Nick Klein. I don't know. There's not really much to say here. Um, this was a pretty crazy one. Simon, how you say his name? Simone. Ricky Simone. How do you say that? Ricky Simone versus Jared Basharat. Javid Basharat. You guys know I don't like Jared Basharat. Javid Basharat. How do you say this? You guys know I don't like this Basharat guy, bro. Look at his head, bro. He's got such a big head. He has such a big head. I'm sure John Jones is excited, bro. Look at the size of his head, bro. Javid Basharat has one of the. He has a bobblehead, bro. Look at his. Look, it's not even loading. Look, bro. Holy shit, this guy's ugly. So this guy got knocked out. You guys know I don't like Basharat. I am not a Basharat enjoyer. And Simone, I mean, I didn't pick Simone, by the way. I picked Basharat. A lot of people pick Basharat, and Ricky Simone just goes out here and gets a 1-2 fucking clean. He gets a clean KO, clean right hand to the jaw of Basharat. And Basharat just goes out cold. He's like glossy eyed. He's looking around. It was a pretty goofy knockout in terms of the way Basharat looked. He looked very like just goofy. He's just a goofy looking guy, I guess. But Simone got a crazy knockout. Blonde Simone is new mythical fighter. Beach Blonde Simone. Crazy knockout. Insane knockout. One of the best knockouts of the year, low key. Um yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say here. Give Ricky Simone Marab or something. I don't know. I thought Ricky Simone was still ranked. I guess he's not ranked anymore, but maybe you could give him someone ranked. I don't know. Probably not. Nikolov something versus Austin Vanderfoot. For Vander. How do you say his name? Okay, I went with. Who did I go with again? I went with Nikolay Veritikanov. Vanderfoot won. I mean, this was just a good performance from Vanderfoot. He got a nice KO. Dude, Nikola Varentikanov was a fucking bitch, bro. He was over here like crying about the stoppage. Um, the stoppage, I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't care about the who really cares? Like honestly, even if it was a bad stoppage, who cares? These are unranked bums. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, he was over here like pushing Vanderfoot after the fight. It was like crazy. Ruzabaya versus Eric. Yeah, this guy, Khalil Roundtree's crackhead brother. Let me stop. Oh, that's racist. Ruzabayev won. I picked him to win. He got a crazy knockout. Wasn't it like a head kick? Fuck, I'm a casual. No, he got like a really good knockout though. Ruzabayev is good. I mean, he's good, but I mean, now looking at it, it's like, damn, that Joaquin Buckley fight aged pretty well, huh? And Buckley's a welterweight now. Wow, wow, Buckley's a welterweight. I guess Ruzabayev is moved up to middleweight, or was the Buckley fight at middleweight? I don't know. Or has he moved? Has he always been a middleweight? I'm not sure, but yeah, crazy knockout by him. Shout out to him. And then obviously Modestas Bukauskas, Tom Aspinall's training partner against the Rafael Kikera. I went Bukowskis. I'm pretty sure I went yeah, I definitely went Bukowskis. Kikera's shit. He got knocked out by Aslan, then he gets knocked out by Modestas. This guy, unfortunately, Rafael Kikera, is going to the GFL. Modestas got a crazy knockout and he did a backflip. He was getting caught though. He was getting caught with right hands to the jaw. We can't lie. He was getting caught, but he just chatted through it. So overall, I thought the card was sensational up until like the main card. Like the prelims are incredible, right? Finish after finish after finish. Opener of the main card is like I don't know why this Alonzo Menifield fight was on the main card. Like I would have put Gene Silva. No, he was. I would have put Kutalaba on the main card. I would have put Ricky Simone on the main card. He has a bit of a name at least. Modestus, I would have put. Like I don't know. I don't book the UFC, and whoever is booking it doesn't know how to. So overall, and then Gene Silva had a crazy performance. Rob Font, great performance. Brendan Allen, shit. And then obviously, we just spoke a lot at the beginning about Cejudo Song Yadong. But overall, I thought the card was great. And overall, I think Song Yadong is a dirty fucking fighter. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think of the card? And what do you think of the idea that Song Yadong may or may not be a dirty fighter? I think he is, unfortunately. I just got to be honest here. I think we should all be honest with ourselves. Make sure you guys like and sub. And if you don't like and sub, I'm gonna eye poke you just like Song Yudong. See you guys. Peace.